Hello everyone, welcome to the journey of the fall, and now it's card number 10. The wheel is rolling on now, this month, this year, and every year, every day. Yeah, so I'm gonna do this description of it, and it will be a meditation at the end of the video. If you like to start from the beginning and develop yourself, then go back to number 0, the green man, in the videos, and continue with every number. So now we are on the wheel. In the journey of spiritual evolution, the wheel represents the seeker's dawning awareness of the cosmic forces that turn the wheel, the energies of the 4 elements. The first resonance of the elements is in your own body. Earth as bone, air as breath, water as blood, and fire as spirit. The elements flow through the universe, consolidating, dissolving, transforming, a flow of energy that shapes and changes all things in a never-ending circle. Everything changes all the time. The elements represents different levels of consciousness, but they must always be in balance. They are independent. This card depicts the turning wheel, which symbolizes the passage of the time and the cosmic forces of change. The 4 directions and the 4 elements are depicted with the 4 magical tools. The turning of the cycle or wheel indicates spinning through time and the seasons. The sun, which appears to us as a circular disc, passes through each house of the zodiac during the year, strengthening and weakening as it goes. The 8 festivals that divide the year are the spokes of the wheel when energy enters or leaves the earth. Within the year is an ebb and flow, reflecting the passage of the seasons. Each festival is a celebration. The 4 solar festivals may be seen as aligning with the cardinal points of the circle, and the 4 fire festivals with the cross quarters points. Samhain, the start of winter festival of the dead, around October 31st. Yule, the winter solstice, the rebirth of the sun around December 21st. In bulk, the first stirrings of spring, the coming of the maiden goddess around February 2nd. Ostara, the spring equinox, celebration of spring and the growing light around March 21st. Beltane, the sacred marriage of the Lord and the Lady, the start of summer and fertility around May the 1st. Comhain, the summer solstice, the zenith of the sun, and summer around June 21st. Lugnasa, the beginning of the harvest, the prime of the corn lord around August the 2nd. Then we got Hairfest, the autumn equinox, the harvest festival, death of the corn lord, waning the sun around September 21st. The north is the point of the circle associated with winter solstice, Yule. Cold, darkness, starlight, old age and death. It is also point of regeneration and rebirth, life through death, as it is at the winter solstice that the sun is reborn. It then gains strength and grows stronger until summer solstice. North is with element of earth. For the Celts, the mystical north was represented by the city of Castle of Phalias. This refers to the element of earth. Earth is solid, like the bones that structure our bodies. Rocks, stones and crystals are often seen as of Mother Earth herself. Our Earth is associated with our 5 ordinary senses: seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting and touching. From the stuff of the earth grow all living things. Its nurturing power can sustain the great oak tree and the tiniest flower. It is symbolized by the pentacle, the shield, the stone, or the disc of the tarot. The east is the point of the circle associated with the spring equinox. The sun rises in the east. It is sunrise, the beginning of growth, a time of green youth. It is associated with the element of air. For the Celts, the mystical east was represented by the city or castle of Gorgias. Air is a gas. Invisible, it is felt only in the wind. Air is the breath that sustains us, and energy of life itself. It is associated with thoughts and the powers of the mind. It is shown as the sword in tarot. The south is the point of the circle associated with summer solstice, with the zenith of the sun's strength, with maturity and the prime of life. It is associated with the element of fire, because the sun is strong then. For the Celts, the south was represented by the city or the castle of Phidias. Fire seems the most mysterious of all elements. It transforms that which it consumes. It is with the spirit and strength. It is represented by the staff, the rod, the arrow, the spear and the wand in the tarot. The west is the point of the circle associated with the autumn equinox and the completion of the harvest. It is with the element of water. For the Celts, the mystical west was represented by the city or castle of Boreas. Water is liquid, like the blood that flows through our veins. All life started with the ocean and water. It is associated with the emotions, feelings and intuition. It is the chalice, the cauldron, the well, the spring and the cup in the tarot. The four streams of elements the four streams of elemental energy coming from the cardinal points meet at the center of the circle. This point becomes the axis mundi, the center of all things, where all times and places are one. It may be symbolized by the pillar, the shaman's ladder, the world tree, or the cauldron of renewal. For the Celts, it was the spiral or the glass castle, a place of regeneration and rebirth. The axis through the center, living all realms and times. The center is the place of initiation and rebirth. The spiral or maze dance within the circle moves inwards, representing death, to the center point of renewal, and outward again in rebirth. So now I'll show you the card again, and I will do a meditation so that you go into yourself and meditate and get some information about your inner self. Yeah, from your inner self. Yeah, so it might be properly to call karma, as it shows the turning of the wheel what has been sown shall be reaped in its season. So take a deep breath. Feel the seasons. Feel the sun moving. Feel the moon moving and the earth spinning around. Yeah? So take a deep breath again. Feel that everything changes every day, every month, every year. So you can focus on this card or close your eyes. The wind of change is blowing, and sudden changes that occur comes as the result of past efforts, whether for good or bad. We learn from bad things so we can do something better, and good things that gives us energy. Through they will lead to a new phase in your life when you will grow. Everything happens for a reason, so go deep into yourself and see clearly what happened and what you're gonna do next. Be aware of the ebb and flow, when to act, when to be still, when to talk, when to listen, when to hold on, and when to let go. We cannot force things to happen. It will happen in the right season. So listen to your inner self so that you do the right things at the right time. When you're ready, open your eyes and go into the modern world. So develop yourself and be aware of the ebb and flow, the turning wheel. So I hope you really develop yourself through the journey of the Fool. So we'll continue, and I hope you have a good time. Yeah, see you next time. Bye bye.